there is this war at the moment in America's conservative movement, and it's quite concerning to me. Like, I've been talking about it for quite some time already. And if we're not careful, you're going to have people on the alt right like Tucker Carlson, Nick Fuentes. They're going to try and force these people to be the new leaders of the conservative movement. And I think post Charlie Kirk's death, I think things have gotten a lot worse. And I think it's because of Charlie Kirk's death there has been this divide, as it were. I mean, it was always there, but at least people didn't really. I don't know what it is. It's like since Charlie has passed away, it's like they don't care anymore. They just come after anyone that if you even supported Charlie, it's like Charlie supported Israel, and then they go, no, he didn't. Uh, he was changing his mind on that, or he was becoming Catholic, and they was throwing out all these crazy theories, which none of them are actually true. But these people just want to feel like they're seen and heard now, and you have some of the biggest voices like Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson in this space, and even in part Megyn Kelly now. They're all like, well, we're going to platform whoever the hell we want to platform, and you guys can't say anything about that. And so Tucker recently had on Nick Fuentes, a Hitler apologist, Hitler loving, Stalin loving, Jew hating, racist, woman, disgusting views on women. Like, and they want this person to be like the forefront. And so when we as conservatives, like actual real conservatives with brains and common sense, call out people like Tucker Carlson and actually make some sense. We're not trying to cancel him at all. We're just trying to call out and call attention to the very horrible things that he's been saying and been doing. And according to people on the alt-right, that equates to canceling Tucker Carlson. So if you go on X and you start scrolling, what you're going to start seeing a lot of is these dingbats going, I stand with Tucker Carlson. I stand with Candy Owens. I stand with Marjorie Taylor Greene. You're going to see lots of that. And this morning I was scrolling through X, as I normally do, trying to get content to prepare for today's videos, and I kept seeing it. I'm like, where's this all coming from? And then I saw the videos of conservative voices at the Republican Jewish coalition, I think it is, calling out Tucker Carlson and saying that he is very dangerous. He's a very dangerous anti-Semite. And I have to agree, he is very dangerous with the kind of messages that he's been sending. You've got to be very careful with what you're saying these days. You've got to be very, very careful with how you speak and what you're speaking about. And unfortunately, you have people like Tucker that platform, and we're not saying you're not allowed to platform, but the question should remain, why are you platforming them to begin with? And why are you giving them the biggest audience to capture, I guess, his ideas? Why? And then you have absolutely no pushback whatsoever. It is like the cruisiest interview ever. So now everyone is getting upset and they're going, it is so coordinated. It's like they had this ready to go. No, it's like, for example, okay, this is very interesting how they say it's very, very coordinated, which it's not. No one is like communicating with each other and going, guys, at this particular time, the moment Tucker drops the Nick Fuentes interview, every single last one of us are going to share this and going to condemn it. That's not what goes on. Everyone just has the same kind of mindset and goes, well, this is wrong, so therefore I'm going to share it and let my opinion and let my voice be heard. That's what happens. It's like the same thing for these crazy alt-right dingbats and even some people on the left that see this and go, well, they're targeting Tucker Carlson. This is coordinated. And so they all come after us as if it is coordinated. And they don't realize that that actually is coordinated because they're reacting to what we've actually said and done that wasn't coordinated. It's like, come on, common sense. What's happened to that? Now, I'll show you the Brandon Tatum calling out Tucker Carlson saying that Tucker is not MAGA. He's not. He's changed. He's been criticizing Trump left, right, and center. He's going away from conservative values. And when you start speaking up for Sharia and saying that Qatar is your ally, and they're saying that Islam is not bad, we've got a problem. Have a watch of this.
See somebody with a sign that said Tucker is not MAGA. I guess I got to put his name out there. That's not MAGA. When you're on your platform and people are acting as if Sharia law is better than what we have here in America and the laws that are given to us by God through faith, you're a silly person. If you are out here and you don't know whether or not Hamas is a terrorist organization or a political organization, you are a foolish person. And since I'm already name dropping, everybody saw that interview. You have a guy say that he supports Stalin and that he was a big fan of Stalin on your show. You can have him on the show, but doggone it, you better push back on people like that. There's no way you can say that you're a Christian. There's no way you can say you believe in God and you support a person like Joseph Stalin, who did not believe in God, who killed so many people. Enough is enough. We're not putting up with it anymore.
You know, the thing is, Brandon Tatum is again spot on. And I wanted to highlight the fact that he is spot on. And he brought up being a Christian. See, being a Christian means you are a follower of Christ. Simple, right? It means believing in what the Bible says, believing in what Jesus said and what Jesus taught. And as such, we are held to a higher calling and a higher standard than others. And if we're seeing the likes of Nick Fuentes or Tucker Carlson going against the Bible, and you are supporting people that support the likes of Hitler, the likes of Stalin, and they're praising those sorts of people, or they're even attacking God's chosen people, it makes me wonder, are you truly a born-again Christian? Now, obviously, that is their personal walk, but, you know, the Bible does talk about by their fruits ye shall know them. If you're producing bad fruit, meaning if you're siding with people that weren't Christians and they killed millions of people and they hated God and they persecuted Christians left, right, and center, I would have to worry about your personal beliefs in Jesus Christ, because I don't think Jesus would be siding with Joseph Stalin or Adolf Hitler. Do you? Yes, Jesus associated himself with the worst of the worst. And you know why that is? So he could tell them the truth. How is the word of God going to get around if you don't go to the darkest places? But it means that light has got to conquer darkness. And what we're seeing is that these people that claim to be associated with the light are covered in darkness and are spreading more darkness and claiming to be Christian while they're at it. They claim to be part of the light, but really their message is dark. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but I certainly have. And you know how I know that? It's not biblical. It's not Bible. And now we've got like this tribal-like warfare going on in conservatism, and we're drawing a line in the sand. We're saying, no, we're not going to go this way towards darkness. We're going to stay in the light, thank you very much, because the light is where the truth is. Brandon can see it. There's a very select few now that are willing to actually draw that line and go, I'm not going to cross it. I'm not going to give up my values or my principles or my beliefs for what these alt-right people want. It's not biblical to go against Israel. And again, why in the world do so many people on the right and on the left go after this one nation? I said it in yesterday's video. They don't go after China. They don't go after Turkey. They don't go after any of these Islamic countries. But yet they always go after Israel. Why is that? Because God said in the last days, this would happen. And unfortunately, you have Christians that are now turning their back on Israel because they've done a little bit of research and have realized, oh, Israel is so bad. Israel is a big bad wolf. They're responsible for pretty much everything bad in society. That's what we call derangement syndrome. There is no possible way, logically speaking, that Israel is responsible for every single atrocity in the world, or they're trying to control every single nation in the world. Get a grip. That's what we call a horrendous conspiracy theory of the highest form, by the way. Now you have Dave Smith going, so all of the worst people in the country gathered together to attack the great Tucker Carlson. All the worst people. So apparently Brandon Tatum is a horrible person, according to Dave Smith. I'll be doing a show about it tomorrow. The great Tucker Carlson that sounds like an actual dingbat if you listen to him for more than 10 seconds. Same with Kenny Owens. Oh, because he's going against Israel, he is the great Tucker Carlson. You will cancer Tucker Carlson all over our dead effing bodies. You war-thirsty scumbags have ruined everything for 25 years at least. And you will never kill the awakening of the American people, which is way overdue. I challenge all of you to debate this topic. Good grief, we've been debating this topic for ages. And we win every time. And I mean all of you. Graham, Cruz, Fine, Levin, and whoever else you want to bring against little old non-expert me. Oh, boy, here we go. This is a cry for attention, isn't it? This is a cry for platform me, guys. I want to be the arbiter of truth now. I want you guys to debate little old me, the non-comedian that's not even funny. I'll wreck all of you. You know what? Pride comes before a fall, Dave, just so you know. Unfortunately, we all know that you're all too cowards to accept. Not a single one of you are man enough to defend your ideas. Well, that's not true. I mean, this is how crazy these people actually sound. They sound so arrogant and so proud that they don't even realize how nuts they really do sound. Look at this guy. Imagine your number one problem is a man that is not even in an office of power expressing his opinion. And Brandon goes, bro, who are you even talking about? Me or Tucker? It's like, why did so many people care about Charlie, who was not in political power either? He had influence. Yeah, imagine your number one problem is a man that isn't even in office, but has an opinion. And he had influence. That influence, mind you, is bad. So, yes, you have people out there that have influence for sure, but a vast majority of those people that have this influence are bad faith. Man, is that so hard to understand? I think it actually is. It's kind of crazy at the moment. I think people on the alt-right just need some drama. They just need something to hate on. They just need something to go after. They need to create the drama. They need to create the controversy. So when they can't go after anyone on the left because people on the left are relatively silent at the moment, they'll come after people that are actually real conservatives. And if it's to do with bashing Israel, man, they'll do that for free. They'll do that every single damn day because they can. And it's what's profitable at the moment, at least. Anyway, that's enough from me. You guys take care, be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.